She walked into the boutique already knowing how this would end. The floors were polished marble, the mirrors were tall and unforgiving. The air smelled like money that had never known struggle. Before she touched anything, the woman behind the counter had already judged her. The glance was quick, practiced, and final. From the worn shoes to the faded jacket, the decision was made in seconds. Still, the woman walked straight to the center display, the most expensive piece in the store. She ran her fingers lightly over the fabric. "How much is this one?" she asked. The sales associate didn't move. She smiled, but it wasn't kindness. "That item is selective," she said. The woman looked up. "Selective how?" "I don't think it's designed for you." There was a pause, a small one. The kind where a person decides whether to swallow the insult or confront it. "I didn't ask who it was designed for," the woman replied calmly. "I asked the price." The associate folded her arms.
Even if you could afford it, this isn't the kind of place you shop. You're obviously in the wrong store. You should leave.
"Even if you could afford it, this isn't the kind of place you shop. You're obviously in the wrong store." Her voice dropped slightly. "You should leave." The woman felt heat crawl up her neck. Not anger, embarrassment. The kind that makes your ears burn and your chest tighten. For a moment, she stood there, surrounded by mirrors that reflected exactly how small she felt. Then she nodded once and walked out. Outside, the city kept moving. Cars passed. People laughed. No one noticed her humiliation. She stood on the sidewalk, staring at her reflection in the glass. She didn't cry. She didn't rage. She simply breathed, turned, and disappeared into the crowd. The next afternoon she came back, but this time the room shifted. Her clothes were different. Her posture was different. Her presence carried weight. Heads turned quietly. The same associate hurried forward, smiling wide, voice suddenly warm. "Welcome," she said. "Please let me know if there's anything I can help you with." The woman stopped in front of her. "Do you remember me?" she asked. The associate hesitated. "I was here yesterday," the woman continued. "You told me this wasn't the kind of place I shop." Silence stretched.
You earn commissions here, right?
The woman asked gently. "Yes," the associate replied, her smile fading. "Oh," the woman said softly.
Oh, then yesterday must have hurt.
She turned toward the exit.
I have shopping to do,
she added.
but not just with you.
And she walked out again. But that wasn't revenge. That was just a reminder. Because the real story had started 2 nights earlier. She'd been standing under flickering streetlights with her closest friend, cold and exhausted, waiting. Not for love, for money. A luxury car slowed beside them, its engine barely making a sound. Her friend nudged her. "Go," she whispered. "He looks like a spender." The woman hesitated, then walked over. "You looking for company tonight?" she asked casually. The driver frowned. "No, I'm lost. Trying to find Northbridge." She raised an eyebrow. "That'll cost you." "For directions? Everything costs something." He almost laughed. But he was new in the city and completely turned around. He handed her cash, and she got in. As they drove, he stalled twice, she noticed immediately. "Car's not yours," she said. He smiled, didn't argue. Instead, he pulled over. "You drive." She did. And the car came alive. Smooth handling, perfect control.
All right, feel that? I'm upshifting, smooth power.
Whoa, yeah, this thing is responsive.
Exactly, now watch this downshift for the curve.
She talked effortlessly about engines, performance, precision. He watched her hands on the wheel, not her body, her confidence. When they reached his destination, she got out, thanked him, and sat on the curb, hugging herself against the night air. He watched her through the window, then opened the door. "Come inside," he said. "I'll pay for your time." She agreed. The hotel lobby was unreal. Crystal lights, quiet power. People stared and she felt every look. He didn't. At the top floor, inside a suite that felt more like a private residence, she stepped closer, already shifting into work mode. He stopped her. "Sit," he said. "Let's talk." Champagne arrived. He tipped the server more than she made in weeks. That's when doubt crept in. This man wasn't pretending. He wasn't playing rich. She named her rate. High. He didn't negotiate. He didn't touch her. He didn't ask for anything.
Just stay, keep me company.
Just stay, he said. Keep me company. Hours passed. The tension faded. She forgot herself. And she fell asleep. The next morning, without makeup, without armor, she looked different. Softer, real. At breakfast, curiosity won. "What do you do?" she asked. "I buy broken companies," he replied. How broken? Enough to matter. She laughed, then stopped. He wasn't joking. Before leaving, his phone rang. A formal dinner, executives, influence. He needed a companion. He looked at her. "I'll be here all week," he said. "Stay." She stiffened. This wasn't a one-night arrangement anymore. She named a price for the whole week. He agreed instantly. That agreement changed everything. How she walked, how people responded. And that's what brought her to that boutique to get some high-fashion dress.
Even if you could afford it, this isn't the kind of place you shop. You're obviously in the wrong store. You should leave.
The humiliation is something she will never forget. That night, back in the suite, she finally asked the question, "Why me?" He didn't answer immediately. "Because you weren't performing," he said. "You were yourself." She scoffed. "That's not what men like you usually want." "I'm not looking for a knight," he replied calmly. "I'm looking for a wife." The words hit harder than any insult ever had. "You don't even know me," she said. "That's why I'm still interested." She stared at him, realizing this wasn't a transaction anymore. It was a collision. The woman everyone dismissed had walked into a world she was never meant to enter. And she didn't do it with money alone. She did it by being seen. But the real story wasn't the dress or the hotel or the boutique. It was what happens when someone finally looks at you and refuses to let you disappear.
Just stay, keep me company.
Because wealth changes people, but intention changes power. And from that moment on, nothing in either of their lives would ever move quietly again. This is just the beginning. Like, subscribe, and comment part 2. See you next time on Billionaire Underdog Stories.